guys, my name is Joni Long. I am a speech language pathologist. I'm in one of my schools. I have been a consultant for Rodan and Fields since 2017. And I'm here to really just give you information about Rodan and Fields products and the business and answer any questions you have, hopefully give you information that will help you come to a decision about purchasing products or joining a team. Perhaps you're already a consultant and you're looking for some guidance, some training, some inspiration. Hopefully that's what this channel will bring to you. So subscribe if you want to learn more, all things Rodan and Fields. So as I said, I've been a rep for RNF since 2017. I had a pretty fast takeoff at the beginning of my business, and it's been up and down as any business is, but I did rise to the top 2% of the company in my first 6 months of business. If you're interested and curious about how I did that, a lot of hard work, a lot of grit, a lot of talking to a lot of people, but subscribe to this channel and you can learn about that, and you can email me anytime, and I will always answer your questions. Today, I would like to talk about the FTC, Federal Trade Commission, and their advice for if you are looking at joining an MLM, multi-level marketing. All right, so I actually printed off some pointers that they have, and there are 10 things that they give as advice and questions to ask yourself when you're looking at choosing an MLM. If you're looking to start a side business, a side hustle, a primary, if you are out of work or you're wanting to just work from home, whatever your reason, and you're looking for a business, a work from home business, and an MLM is something that you're looking into, these are questions to ask yourself to determine what would be the best fit. So when you're looking at Rodan and Fields, I think these are great pieces of advice and great questions to ask yourself. So I'm just going to kind of address them. There are 10 of them. I'm going to move through them pretty quickly, and I've printed them out. So let's get started. All right, FTC. First question that they say, questions to ask yourself is, do you want to be a salesperson? All right, so we have a cute little thing that we say, oh, I'm not a salesperson, I'm a share person. You know, I like to share with people. And it is true, we like to share, but yes, we are selling products. We are selling amazing products that really work and really change your skin. So not everybody, I think it's something like 80% of consultants, people who join as a consultant, over 80% of them never had any sales experience. So yes, you are coming into the world of sales, but it is very different than what you are imagining it to be. It really is social selling. It's social. The word social comes before selling. So being social, talking with people, messaging, getting together with them, sharing it with them. Yes, you're selling a product, but it's an incredible product, and that might be something that you kind of have to get over in yourself, but it's completely worth it. I had no prior experience in any kind of sales. Like I said, I'm a speech pathologist, have my master's in speech therapy, and I never did any kind of social selling or MLM or even an Etsy shop before I did Rodan and Fields. So it was a learning curve, but I did it, and you can do it too. So if that is your hang up, let's chat. Send me an email and I can talk you through it and decide if this really could be a good fit for you. All right, so that's your first question. Second question the FTC recommends that you look at is, do you have a solid sales plan? So looking at the company, and they say, talk about or consider whether you have friends and family who will buy this product. All right, so whatever company you're looking at, what is the product that you're selling, and who are you gonna market that to? All right, so is it such an exclusive product that you are already cutting out half of the population? Like, is it something geared specifically towards women? All right, then you're gonna alienate men. Is it something specifically geared towards, look at your audience, look at your network, and who is it geared towards? Skincare, everyone has skin, right? And now our products even go down to teens and tween age, and they have a global plan to go down even younger to children and baby skin. So once they do that, our products literally can touch every single person in the world and can help every single person, okay? It is not restricted to somebody who just likes to wear nails or somebody who needs a bag or jewelry. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's a product that can be distributed to anybody and everybody, okay? That was the second question. Third, what are your income goals? This is a great question. And this pertains a lot to do with the product that you're selling. So If it is a small product, it might be easy to sell at first because the price point is low. But then how many of those would you have to sell to actually make a sustainable income? So look at the price margin, look at the sustainability of it. Is it something that is consumable, like skincare? They wash their face, it goes down the drain, and they need to repurchase because they love it. So they're going to be coming back and you're gonna have repeat customers. So what is your income goal? What do they say here? Let's see. You can earn substantial income through an MLM, but you gotta work hard. 100% agree. I did not get to the top of the company by just posting, here and there on social media. It's work, it's a business, it's hard work. And if any MLM tells you that it's easy money and fast money, run. I am not telling you that. You can make a solid paycheck, you can build a business that is lasting, sustainable, but it takes work. And that's what I'm here for. If you're looking at something and needing a coach and needing a team and somebody who's invested in you, I am there for you. Send me an email with your questions, okay? But it's not fast. You can immediately get a paycheck, yes. But if anybody tells you that you're gonna start making, 5 figures, 6 figures within your first few months, run, it's a scam. Okay, next one, number 4. Can you afford to risk the money and time? Okay, so every business venture requires money to start any kind of business, right? And obviously requires time, okay? I mean, that's a business. So, and this is FTC, this is off their website. MLMs are no different, absolutely true. It takes money to start, it takes time to build a business. They say, look at any additional costs, look at the startup costs, cost to host a party, cost to buy products, if you need to borrow money or use a credit card to finance your expenses, all of that you need to consider. All right, it is $75 to enroll as a consultant for Rodan and Fields. With that starter pack, you get 25 samples to immediately hand out to people. You get some RF swag, you get information. It is less than $100 to start your business with Rodan and Fields. You do not have to rack up a huge credit card bill to do it. There is no mandatory purchasing of products. You can literally become a consultant and then never buy a thing again and still remain a consultant. I don't know why you would do that because the products are amazing and you want to use them, but there is no mandatory purchasing. There's optional things that you can do that will help to boost your commission. And I will do there's another video all about commissions. And so if you want more details about that, you can watch that, but you can also email me specific questions. So I'm not gonna get into that in this video. But as far as the startup costs, it's very minimal. There are no mandatory parties, so you do not have to shell out money to host parties all the time, okay? I buy samples, it's $1 a sample to hand out to people. You buy a pack of 10 for $10, and I give those out to people. That, to me, is very worth it. That's a great business expense because once people try the products, they want to purchase them. So look at the money and time that it takes. It takes time, but it's not a full-time job. I have a full-time job. I'm working a full-time job, and I have children, and I'm married, and I have animals, and I have family, and I have things that I love to do, and I'm still building and growing this business on part-time hours, okay? It takes time, but it's not full-time. All right, then the FTC says, do your homework, all right? So one of the things you need to do, this is point number 5 that we are on, is research the company. Absolutely, 100% agree. Research the company. Research Rodan and Fields. Right now, ask Siri, what is the #1 premium skincare in North America? Go ahead, ask. She's going to say Rodan and Fields because we are. Search it, Google it. We are here to stay. We have been in this model of social selling since 2008, and we're not going anywhere. We're expanding globally. We have the proactive doctors behind us as our founders. They're not gonna ever do anything to taint their name and their reputation. So it is a very solid, ethical, above the line company But do your research. Google them. Whatever company you're looking at, Google them, okay? Research them. Let's see. The next point that the FTC says is when you're looking into an MLM. This is number 6. Research what the distributors are saying. So like me, a consultant, a distributor. What are we saying? So often they post their own training videos, right? Like this one to promote. And they say, be suspicious if they make earnings claims telling you that the fastest way to make money is recruit. Okay, in Rodan and Fields, the majority of the money that comes in to the company, the majority of the commissions is made from sales of products, from our skincare sales. It is not made from the purchases that consultants make. So it's over 70% of commissions, over 70% of what is purchased is through customers and skincare sales to customers. You can make a very solid, good paycheck just on selling the skincare. You do not have to recruit. So there you go. Okay, it's not necessarily about recruit. However, I will say this: if you do, it makes sense. If think about recruiting as opening a virtual franchise. So you are your own online franchise and you're selling products. And you know a certain amount of people, you make a great paycheck, you get referrals, you're selling products to people, you're selling your skincare to people. Now, when you open another virtual franchise, which is you have somebody join your team and they start selling to their friends and family and their network and they're expanding, you get a small percentage of that because you have opened up and you've helped to train and you've helped to expand. It's like opening up another Starbucks. Okay, so that paycheck is going to, those sales are going to help grow your paycheck without extra work after a certain amount of time. Like it takes work to train somebody and bring them on and onboard them and always guide them and coach them. So if you're looking at, I don't ever want to build a team, fine. You don't have to in Rodan and Fields. You can just sell products and you can make a paycheck. If you're looking at expanding and doubling, tripling, really growing your paycheck, then yes, it makes sense to open up franchises, just like any business owner would. Okay, the next thing is consider the products. So it says MLM companies may sell quality items at competitive prices, but some offer goods that are overpriced, have questionable benefits, or are downright unsafe. So it goes on to talk about health products, if anything claims miracle things, whatever. Okay, so take a look at the products. All right, here are the products for Rodan and Fields. We are #1 premium skincare in North America, #1 anti-aging, #1 acne. We are in US, Australia, Canada, and now in Japan. Everything goes through clinical studies, double-blind clinical studies before they are put out to market over several years. They are safe, they are proven. Now, I get this question a lot. In fact, I just got it yesterday from somebody who's looking at becoming a preferred customer and ordering some products. She said that her esthetician said, oh, anything that you can get from a rep is not clinical. And what else did she say? It's not clinical and it's basically like the same as what you could get in Walmart. All right, that is misinformation, and we get that a lot. I hear that a lot just because of the model that the doctors have chosen to distribute their products in. The doctors chose a social selling model because they know that it is going to be the fastest way to get these products into more people's hands, because people talk, and they're brilliant that they chose this model because it's worked, and they sell more now as a company in 1 month than they did in an entire year when they were in Nordstrom and Bloomingdale's, because they were in department stores back in 2002 when they started. So just because this is the model that they've chosen, they could have chosen to distribute Rodan and Fields in spas, in medical spas, in just their office, because they're still working dermatologists. They could have chosen just to sell Rodan and Fields in their dermatological offices in San Francisco. But how many people can they really help by just selling it in that one office? How many people can they really help if it's just in certain med spas? Not as many people as if it's distributed online and anybody can order it from anywhere. So don't let the model fool you into thinking that it's not a good product. All right, next thing that FTC says to consider when you're looking at multi-level marketing is understand the costs. Absolutely agree. Okay, now some MLMs might make you purchase a certain amount of products. They might require you to do certain trainings, pay for certain trainings, pay for certain marketing materials, and so forth. So, as I said, the only thing that is mandatory to become a consultant is the $75 enrollment starter pack, and you get a bunch of samples to hand out to people. After that, there are optional things. There's an optional website, personalized website that you can choose to pay for. If you don't pay for it, it's fine. Makes it a little bit harder for people to find you, but they can. I mean, it doesn't make it hard for them to find you. There's just lots of tools that come with having a personalized website, but there's nothing mandatory after that. Trainings, free. Rodan and Fields has so many trainings that come from corporate. Our team does tons of training, free. None of that is cost you anything. It's all part of it. Okay. All right. Number 9, what to look for is ask about refunds. All right. This is a great question. All of our products have a 60-day full money back guarantee. So even as a consultant, anytime you buy products, the starter pack to enroll as a consultant, you have 60 full days for a full refund. And this is for customers as well. Anytime they purchase something, 60 full days. All right, which is, I think, pretty incredible. Last thing is what they recommend is read the paperwork and have a friend or advisor review it. Super smart. I love it. Look over the FAQs, read the questions, research it. If you have any questions just to see if this is a fit, something that could work for you, send me an email. Check out my website and you can watch the videos there, but send me an email. We'll set up a one-on-one and I'll just answer your questions. There's never any pressure to see if this is a good fit for you, because really that's the next step. If you're here watching this, you're curious, you need to go to the next step and see the specifics of how it would work in your life and if it really could benefit you. And then we'll go from there. I hope this has been helpful. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys later.